Hey guys, it's Connor, and this is my 6 to 7 months on T video. So, I don't remember where I left off with my 4th to 5th month video, just because it was such a long time ago. But, I'm going to try to make this video a little shorter because I know that my videos get kind of long. So I'm just going to go through, I have a whole list of all the things that I've really noticed that have happened just in the past month or two. So I've noticed I have gotten stronger again, which I noticed happened back like when I first started T, but it has happened again. I feel stronger and I have a little bit more muscle tone, and I haven't actually been working out. Shame on me. I'm still getting a little more facial hair. It's still, I'm definitely getting more hair. You can even kind of see it, but it still needs to get darker and thicker. And then, oh, with the light, you can almost see there's little hairs on my chin that also need to get darker and thicker. My face has gotten thinner and my jaw has squared out, and even my horseback instructor, when I was talking to her about changes and stuff, was like, yeah, your face has changed a lot. And that's something I really like. Last night I went back and watched a couple of my older videos and I was like, wow, my face did not look good. I don't have a really hyperactive sex drive like a lot of guys do when they're on T. I really just don't have that. I'm not a super sexual person. I'm demisexual and gray asexual, so it kind of fluctuates around whether or not I'm feeling more sexual or not. And I really don't ever feel that sexual without Daniel, and he's not here, so it's kind of like, you know, for right now, there's not that much. Speaking of sex-related things, my dick, yes, we all know what it's actually called, but I'm calling it that, is now up to 1 inch in length when flaccid, which means probably like 1.25 inches when hard. And it actually like looks like a penis now. Like it actually, like there's like a head and everything. And speaking of that, it has gotten very, very sensitive, because like when it grows and it gets out there, it's not used to, you know, being touched by fabric and like my packer and stuff. And it gets really sensitive. In the past 2 days, it's been extremely sensitive to the point that when I'm walking around at my job, used to be job, I'll explain that in a sec, at Ralph's, it's actually really painful, and at some points it's itchy, and at some points it feels like someone's sticking a needle into the head, which is not a fun feeling, let me tell you. So yeah, there's nothing that you can really do about that either. You just have to wait until it gets used to, you know, being touched by fabric and stuff like that. And eventually I'll get phalloplasty and it'll be all covered up in there, and I'm ready for that because it's really annoying. So I have noticed as well, I have a lot more leg hair. I could be cool and show you my leg, but I'm not flexible. You can't even see it, but I do have a lot more leg hair than I used to, and I'm very happy with it. My voice has gotten much deeper. This is my voice 6 months on testosterone. This is my voice 7 months on testosterone. It was funny because I put the vlog up last night, and the vlog was from prom on June 2nd, and I ended it by saying something last night, and it was really hilarious to go back and see the difference in my voice from then to now. So my voice has gotten much deeper. I'm passing a lot better, like at my used to be job at Ralph's. I was passing a lot. People were calling me, you know, young man, gentleman, sir, things like that. And I think, you know, obviously the voice helps a lot with that, and, you know, the people that do see the little bit of facial hair helps and everything. You know, overall I'm getting more masculine, which is really nice. I'm really not depressed anymore. Like, I'm hardly ever depressed anymore, which is really awesome, because if you remember back to probably even one of the last videos I did, I was just saying that, you know, I was getting really depressed and things with school were really hard and everything, but out of school, I started taking this antidepressant that's really been helping me. I took one antidepressant a couple years ago and I really didn't like it, and ever since then I didn't want to take them. But I tried a new kind that I really like that just kind of helps me be a little happier without taking away my emotions or anything like that. So it's great, and I'm a lot happier. And just going along with that, I'm getting a lot more comfortable in myself and my gender and everything. And with my body. And obviously I still have dysphoria, I still want to get rid of this so bad, need a dick, but I'm to the point where instead of being ashamed of the body I have, I'm like, hey, this is just my body how it is now. Trans bodies are beautiful and I don't want to be ashamed of it. And I actually did put up some body positivity, which kept getting taken down. So I made a Tumblr, which you guys should visit, and I'll talk more about that later. But yeah, so I'm just a lot more comfortable with that. I'm more comfortable in my gender. Like when I first started transitioning, I mean, I couldn't hear my birth name without without becoming very upset. And now I hear my birth name and I'm like, that's not me. It doesn't upset me as much anymore. And even like, you know, like I said last night, I was watching some of my older YouTube videos, and back then when my voice was that high, I hated it so much. And now I listen to it and I'm like, I don't hate it. I don't know, I'm just getting so much more comfortable, and I'm comfortable being a little bit feminine now, whereas before I was like, no, I'm gonna be 100% masculine to pass. Now I'm like, well, now I pass better, so now I'm more comfortable exploring everything. So that's just really nice. It's a really nice change. So since my last video, I believe, I graduated high school, got graduation pictures up on my Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, you need to, because there's a lot of things that you miss out on and don't find out about if you're not following my Instagram and if you're only on here, because I suck at posting videos. So yeah, graduated high school, finally got my new driver's license. Back in May, I got my legal name and gender changed, and I finally just, like, this last week, my new driver's license finally came in the mail. So without letting you guys steal my identity, here's my new driver's license. It's a good picture, it says male, it has the correct name, and I love it. It's really great. And it's nice to be able to pull out an ID that actually looks like me instead of pulling out this ID of this girl and people are like, who is this? And I'm like, it's me. So yeah, it's really nice to have that. And I've got my, you know, new social security card, and insurance is changed, doctors are changed, everything is like done, and it's really relieving and it's really nice. So what I was saying earlier that I said I would explain about used to be work is today was my last day working at Ralph's. So technically now I don't have a job. And it was pretty sad because a lot of my coworkers, you know, we have really good relationships and they're really nice, and you know, people were buying me I wanted to say buying me drinks, but that sounds like alcohol. Non-alcoholic drinks. Someone bought me Starbucks, someone bought me Jamba Juice. And my coworker and friend, Ashley, got this wonderful bracelet for me, and I really love it, and it actually fits my wrist, and I have a ridiculously tiny wrist, so it's nice that it fits. And she also wrote this super, like, really inspirational letter that actually made me feel kind of emotional, and I'm actually going to put that on my Instagram, so if you want to know what that says, head over there after this video, and it'll be up there. So I'm leaving for college on Sunday. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm packing, and then Sunday I'm gone, and I'm heading off to college, which is, you know, really exciting, but it's also a little scary. I'm not going to have my parents there when I need things, and I'm going to miss my family and my friends and my animals and all that stuff. But it's also really exciting. Colorado State is where I'm going, and it's an extremely supportive environment. When I went there for my orientation, the dean of students actually said, hey, there's this thing that we do here where when we introduce ourselves, we say our pronouns. And I was like, oh, hell yes, because that means I'm not going to get misgendered, and it's a normal thing for me to tell people my pronouns. And they have, like, no place for hate signs everywhere, and they're just really, really diverse and accepting of, like, everything. And it's great, and I'm really excited for that. I have absolutely no idea if I said anything about this in my past video, because I don't think I had the date yet, and I meant to make a whole separate video saying I got it, but again, I suck at making videos, so I didn't. So I am having top surgery on December 27th. It's gonna be amazing and very relieving for me, and I'm really excited, and I want it to come faster, but I know it's gonna go fast anyways. So that's really exciting. And I do have a GoFundMe where I'm trying to get donations to fundraise to help me pay for surgery, because even after insurance, I still have $3 to $4K that I have to provide. So go to my Instagram, and in the bio of my Instagram, you pull that up, it'll say GoFundMe, and you press that, and it'll take you there. Any donations would be, like, amazing, and I'd really appreciate it. And if you could also, you know, share it with anyone that you think might donate, that'd be great too. So my last thing to talk about is my Tumblr. Because I posted some body positivity pictures on Instagram. You know, I had my phone here so you couldn't see any of this, and I had my hand in front of genitals, so there was nothing, like, bad about it, but it kept getting reported, and Instagram kept taking it down, and I just didn't feel like doing it over and over. So someone suggested to me that I just get a Tumblr, because Tumblr doesn't give a shit what you post. So I got a Tumblr. It's under the same name as my YouTube and my Instagram. Everything's under the same tag. And it's there if you want to see body positivity posts, other modeling things I might do. It's not going to be an appropriate page, just so you're aware. But yeah, so I think that's really all I have to talk about right now. Going into college, I got a nice tripod, and I do have a good camera. I'm using my phone to film. That I want to start using to film, and that I think I'll set up in my dorm room so that I can provide slightly better quality videos, and yeah, hopefully I can post more. You know, my schedule's not too packed, so I'm hoping I could do a video a week, but that also means that I'm gonna need video ideas. So if you guys have any ideas, leave them in the comments or send them to me on Instagram, and I'll add those to my list of YouTube video ideas. But yeah, that's it for now. I will have an 8 to 9 months video out in a couple of months, and thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.